Hi, y'all. This is Charity from Frog Crochet, and our devotion today, God so loved. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. John 3:16. Chances are you know this verse by heart, yet when is the last time you really allowed the power of its words to penetrate your mind, body, soul, and spirit? Let's do this, or let's do so now. Let's take it apart and see what it may be telling us right now. God, the maker of all creation, the supernatural being with the ultimate plan, so loved the world. God so loved you, you who are part of this world and the next. So great was his love for you that he gave. He didn't hold back, never holds back. Whatever you need, he so gave. His one and only Son. Imagine having only one of something so precious, so loved, yet still God gave Son, his one and only Son, that whoever, any person, anyone, you, believes, hopes in, accepts, trusts in him, not in just anyone, but in him, shall not perish, but have eternal life, shall never die, ever. God so loved you that he gave his only Son, so you who believe should live forever. Take these words to heart today and in all your tomorrows. Our prayer is, Lord, I put all myself, all my hope in your forever love. And our prayer jar inspiration is, God's love for me is eternal. All right, I had to take my glasses off because I cannot read that without my glass or with my glasses. I'm gonna have to go and get me some new glasses. All right, I know it's been a while, y'all, since I've been on here. Let me get my phone set up so that I can see chat if I do get somebody. It seems like it's been forever and a day since I've been on here. But I got some good news, and yes, I know all my peeps are probably going to be at Granny D. Phone, why? Stop doing this. Phone's been doing some weird stuff, y'all. Alright. Well, y'all going to be over at Granny D's. I know she's alive. But anyway. My channel. Come on, phone. Being slow. There it is. Alright, so I can see chat if I get anybody. But anyway, I have my very first order for some hand-dyed yarn. And I've got two of the things of yarn hanged up. I will work on getting the third one done. And hopefully I can get some more yarn. I would like to get some really soft cotton yarn. I may have to go and do the Kobu yarn because it's the cotton and bamboo mix and do it as hand-dyed yarns. Is it sugar wheel? Not sugar wheel. Sugar and cream or lily and cream. I don't remember exactly. That stuff that you can get at Walmart that's really rough. That's okay, but I don't like the rough yarn. And in order to get any Hobby Lobby cotton, I love this cotton. I have to drive hour and a half to 2 hours or something like that to get to it, to go buy some. So it's quite the drive to go. But anyway, for my finished objects, I have, well, alright, I'm going to show you one. This one don't want to stay on my lap, but I got this one done. I got some diamond paintings done. Then I got this one done. And that one's actually glued already. And then, oh, it's upside down. All right. Then I got this one. I ran out of one of the colors, so I had to kind of substitute. So it looks a little different on that side than it does this side. They did not give me enough of that color. So I did the best I could with what I had. But I think it turned out okay. That's those. And I did put up pictures on my community tab of 2 shawls that I had finished. One I had finished for my mom, and another one I had finished for one of the ladies at church. And I do not have that one, so I can't show you that. And I've already boxed up the one that I'm going to give to my mom. So, but I do have this one. I just finished it not too long ago. And it is it's the same pattern as the one I did for the lady at church. This one is for me. I made for myself. I have time when I sit at my new job, staying with that lady. So she likes to sleep a lot. So I get time to sit and crochet. And so I got this finished while I was there sitting with her. This is the Electrona, I think that's how you say it, shawl. I don't know if you can see that's blue and green down there at the bottom. But that's how it turned out. And this is a super fine weight. It's a 1 weight yarn. It was Hobby Lobby yarn that I had gotten a while back. And let's see, some yarn haul that I got. It's not a lot. I got this Bernat blanket yarn. It was from Ollie's on clearance for $4.99. The tie-dye-ish Bernat blanket. I had gotten some for Christmas from my niece, and I thought this would go with it really good. I really, really like this. It was really pretty. It's different shades of green. Colorway is Mossy Hills. And by the time I got it, there was only one left. But I did get this one. Now, this one is not my color, but it is pretty. I thought it was just gorgeous. For some reason, I don't know, but most of the time, blues, like a light blue or a aqua or teal, is more my color. But this one will probably surprise you, but I did think it was just absolutely gorgeous. And I did get some of these. I got all they had the day I went. They only had 5, but I got them for $4.99 from Ollie's. I got the purple. I thought it was pretty. And it's dark orchid. But I got 5 of these. Don't know what I'm going to make with it yet. But I'll show you when I do make it. So, anyway. Let's see. That's the one I've been working on. And I'm almost done. I was actually working on 2 shawls at the same time. what I would do, because I get bored easy with doing repetitive stuff. So I did 5 rows or so on this one. Then I started the other shawl and did 5 rows on it. Now this one is almost, I was so close to getting that one done. I went ahead and finished it before I started finishing this one, because this one is for Miss Kitty, but I knew I would have to repeat some of the rows just to get the color in it, because I started out with the outside of it, which is the gray. But this is the Count My Blessings shawl. And I have started the border edging. And I've gotten to there. So I've got that much more to go. Less, I'd say probably less than half. Maybe half. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's more than half, because there's the middle. Yeah. Yeah. I'd say probably more than half of it to go yet. But that's what it's looking like. I still got quite a bit to go. So from here all the way down to here, I got to do these little bobbles. But anyway, this is 2 of the projects that I was working on while I was sitting with the one lady. And then I started some projects at the house. Got a couple at our church that's getting married at the end of June. They were going to get married at the end of November. They changed it to the end of June. And I found out what her colors are for her wedding. She said that it was going to be burgundy, silver, and navy blue. And I'm adding a little bit of white to it. But this is what I'm working on. And this is from Crochet Crowd, the Study of Textures blanket. And that is 1 through 25, I think. 15, 20, yeah. Rows 1 through 25, because each section of different change of colors. This is 1 through 5, and then 6 through 10, and then the next 5 rows, the next 5, and then the next 5. So each stripe or different color change is 5 rows. And then, just to make it challenging for myself, because why not, I did this one. Now this is a 3 weight, so it's going to be a little bit smaller, but I have not gotten all the way to the row 25 on this one yet. So I'll get it caught up. I don't remember what row I'm on right now, but I am using Mandala, the bonus bundle, in Sasquatch. So I'm just starting to get to this yellow. But I do have another one of those if I run out of that one. But anyway. But that's what I've been doing. Oh, and I forgot. I'll be right back. I went to a secondhand shop, and instead of getting yarn, hey, I told my husband, I said, "You'll be proud of me. I didn't get yarn." I said, "But I did get something I can use with my yarn. It's a pattern book." So I found some old pattern books that I thought were really neat. So, and one of them was original retail price on it was 10 cents that you purchased it for at the when you first bought it at the store. I paid 50 cents for it. Oh, hey, there's Miss Kitty. She can hand it to me. It's in there. The bag, the plastic bag that's inside that Amazon bag. Oh. I think it was from 1946, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I thought that was neat. It was from 1946. I ended up with 3 books. Now this one does say learn to crochet. I cannot get the words out. Hey, learn to crochet. And right here, price 10 cents. Right there at the top. You can see. There you go. And it's book number 233. J and P Coats. But anyway. Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay. It says includes directions for left-handed. So I was gonna say if it's left-handed all the way through, there ain't no way I can do that. But it says for directions for left-handed. So anyway, but I just thought it had some really neat stuff in here. And it says copyright says 1946. And I know my sister, she likes the 50s, but you know, this is as close as I could get whenever you're going to a secondhand store. So, but I seen some pictures in here. I don't know if she'd be interested in the hat, but she would like this. The little handbag, because you can do the hat and the handbag. And it being close enough to the 50s. That's 46. Then they've got there's a doily or plate. And then this one says it's a vanity. And then they have some tops. That you can crochet. Oh, come on. I'm trying to turn the page without ripping it. I got all kinds of different stuff you can make. Even those gloves. I thought those were neat. I might try my hand at those. This I thought was cute. Drawstring purse. Now, one thing I wanted to make for myself in here, if I can find it. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's a table cover. There's no way. I ain't got the patience for that. That's pretty. But I ain't got the patience to do that. That's a bunch of little squares sewed together. And me and sewing? Oh. Or the bedspread. And it's that all sewed together. There we go. This is what I wanted. The teapot. pot holder. And they also have a chicken pot holder. I might make that for my sister. I don't know. Should I do it black and white since it's in black and white? Be ornery?
It would be funny. But you're gonna have to struggle to see your stitches.
Yeah.
But it would be funny.
Hi, Lydia. Welcome in. Something about a peasant luncheon mat. Huh. I wonder if that's what this is. Anyway. There's a couple other fancy. There's a fancy doily. And there's that one. It has a little bit of tatting in there. I got this at a secondhand shop for 50 cents. It's from 1946. Original cost was 10 cents. But I got it for 50 cents. I thought it was neat. And I got this one. Yes, I know I only got it for one pattern, but it was 50 cents for the book. But it was from 1970. Copyrighting this, and it's black and white, except for the cover. The cover's actually color. But this is Bed o' Roses. That's the cover. One, but I wanted it for, if I can find it in here. Come on. There it is. The Irish Rose Afghan is what I wanted to do. That's the reason why I got this one. I wanted to do the Irish Rose. Hopefully I can read this pattern. Some of these older patterns are hard to read. There's a ripple one. I'm guessing Granny Patch Afghan. Nope. That looks like an apron. Or it might be a skirt. I don't know. That's just a partial picture, so I don't know if that's the full skirt or what. And that looks way too complicated for me right there. But I ain't even gonna try to attempt that one. Now this one, I don't know. There might be some stuff in here, but it's a lot of the doily thread stuff in it, but it was copyrighted from 1978. And it has a lot of the really thin bedspread patterns in it. That's something that would take a lot more patience than I have, because that you would have to sew all of those together, unless there's a way of joining them as you go. But I'd have to look at it a little bit more closer, but I just thought it was neat. That one. No, and that one's Irish Melody. That one I would probably try it, attempt it. The Irish Melody. That's pretty. And it's a bunch of those. Whoops. Get my angled right. Those little flower arrangements sewed together. Bunch of those. I don't know. It's not really a circle. I guess honeycomb shape. Now, I don't know if this one is regular or not. This says bedspread cotton. But this one looks like it may be a thicker yarn. That's how old it says. It says bedspread cotton in white or Euro, or however you say it. I think it's Euro. Lando cotton. That's cotton yarn too. That one's pretty. I don't know if you can see it or not. But this book is really neat. You got that. That's from 1970. What did I say? 17. It's older than me. 1978. It's only 2 years older than me. But I just thought it was really neat. The one in here that I would work on would be that Irish one. Don O'Day. It's a bunch of that thread yarn, like what you would use for doilies. So that's a lot of dedication to do one of these. I might attempt it one day. I might. But that's what I've got, and that's what I've been. Oh, one other thing that I did find I thought was neat. Actually, Miss Kitty found them. I didn't see them at first, but I was given one of these from my sister-in-law. It was her mother-in-law's, and she already had a pincushion of her own, and she knew I didn't have one, so she gave me that one. And these are just like it, but in little miniatures. I thought they were cute. There's this one. And then I got that one. And they got little, and it's just like the big one that I have. And then there's the red background there. And the one I have is the bright fuchsia pink. Like this little one right here, where their clothes is pink. The other one I have is the bigger one. So I just thought that'd be cute to go with my big one that I had. And she was $1 a piece. It was at the secondhand shop where I got the crochet books. But anyway, thank you for coming on, Lydia. And I'm gonna hop off of here because I need to start getting dinner ready. My husband's gonna be home soon, so I need to start heating up some of the leftovers. Thank you for hopping in. And thank you, Miss Kitty, for moderating for me. And Lydia is a moderator too as well. So, but I just thought I'd catch y'all up on what's been going on. Not a lot other than I've been working. So, I had the week off this week, but just trying to find time here. Trying to work on the house and stuff too. And actually getting rested up from being so busy. And we are going to be so busy here pretty soon. My husband has a thing at the church tomorrow, some kind of men's event thing. And Sunday we have homecoming. And in the next weekend after that, we're going to have a bake sale for the church. And then right after that, we will be starting Vacation Bible School. Yay! Fun! And I also got little man's 5th grade graduation coming up too. So it's gonna be a fun-filled month next month whenever it hits. So, and then on top of all of that, we have at the end of June we have the wedding to go to too as well. Because they did change it to family only, but they have asked my husband and I to do some stuff for them. My husband would play the music that she's wanting played for the wedding, so we'll be there for it. So anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed weekend. It is going to be a very, very busy month for us next month. So I don't know when I will be able to get on here. But I will try to get Miss Kitty to do me a little slideshow because I did have somebody that the recipient of the Miss Kitty birthday giveaway yarn was hand dyed yarn, which was the Miss Kitty colorway that's the first time I ever get it. She liked it so much, the lady that received it, that she's purchasing some more from me. And so that's my first person that's even ordered any yarn from me. She's wanting the same colorway. But anyway, I sent her pictures of what it looked like when I had it hanged up and what it looked like caked up because she wanted it put in a cake form because it is easier to use from a cake. It gets less tangled. But anyway, I will cake it up for her, but I will get Miss Kitty to do a slideshow video. It's not going to be very long, but I'll try to get her to put that up soon, sometime this month. I'll send her the pictures, but get her to do a video, show the pictures of the yarn in hank form and then in the cake form, and then show the pictures of the yarn where the lady made some items with that yarn. So you see how it works up. But anyway, we will try to get that at least sometime soon for next month's video. So anyway, if anybody wants to send any pictures through email, my email is in the description box. If you have any finished objects, whatever, it don't have to be, it could be diamond painting, any craft related thing if you would like, and we can start doing a little slideshow of people's makes if you would like. And but Miss Kitty will have to put that together for me. But she can access my email account and set that up for me if she needs to. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. I know Granny D is on. She probably is almost over by now. But I will talk to y'all later. Hope you have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Bye, y'all.